On the Carolina sideline, it's their head coach, Dave Canales. His team at 500, 2-2 through the first 4 games of the season. On the other side, the Bills head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, Brandon, exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They send the tight end in motion. Now, faking the give. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
3rd down, it's Allen. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
At the 45-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboom. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
The 2nd down.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the give is Hubbard. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Panther 1st down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina.
Touchdown.
That his 1st touchdown this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So That's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Here's Allen now on first and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his third touchdown catch this year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Makes the score Bills 10, Panthers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Won't forward, and will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-7 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down. He'll look to throw. The catch made by McMillan. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the air one more time. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll look to throw yet again. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Panthers.
Top gun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's taken in by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
You know, Mike, I can tell you from experience, when you put together a drive of that length, the amount of plays that had to be put in to move the ball that far, and then to come away with no points, that's a tough one. That could be a real deflator for an offense.
The Bills' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Allen. They're trying to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. They'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
In motion, Okonkwo. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Catch made there by Burks. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
On the play.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's their punter now. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.